This is what I look like watching a scary movie. And if it gets too much, I just close my eyes and ask whoever I'm watching it with to tell me when it's over. I'm not great with those kind of films. They make me a nervous wreck. And I know I'm not the only one. Plenty of people find the tension just too much to bear. It's not what happens in the film that's most upsetting. It's the anticipation, the not knowing when something awful is going to happen. But if we want to watch the film, we have to let it unfold in its own way and time. No matter how much we yell at the person on the screen, why do they always go down the dark corridor? It doesn't make any difference. We can't speed it up. We can't slow it down. We can't, to our chagrin, do anything about it. We just have to sit there and take it. And that's one reason why many people say they hate surprises, because they hate the feeling of not being in control. Most folk like to know what's coming. We manage risk, avoid mess, stay on top of things. So a surprise isn't just inconvenient, it's disruptive. It drops us into something we didn't plan, at a time we didn't choose, and demands a response we didn't rehearse. No wonder we dread the unknown. When Jesus tells his disciples that the Son of Man will come at an unexpected hour, it taps right into that fear. In this and other parts of Scripture, the imagery surrounding Christ's return is often dark and unsettling, sometimes even frightening. And, like the characters in a horror film, unprepared people don't fare well. It's easy to let that become the dominant picture of dread, judgment, of divine arrival as something to fear. And just think what that does to our image of God. If the coming of Christ is always something awful, then maybe we don't want it to happen at all. And what an appalling thought, that we'd rather avoid God altogether than risk being caught off guard, that we'd prefer absence to surprise. But what if the unexpected hour isn't a threat? What if it's a gift? What if the moment when God appears is the very moment we thought help was out of reach? What if God's timing turns out to be exactly right? After all, this passage begins with Jesus saying, "Do not be afraid, little flock, for it is your Father's good pleasure to give you the kingdom." Now, that doesn't sound like someone trying to frighten the life out of us. It sounds like someone who wants to give us something good. The future coming of God, when, where, and how, is going to be a surprise. But maybe we should be open to the possibility that the surprise could be to our advantage. In the moments of tension, of panic, of dread, even from down the dark corridor we didn't want anyone to go down, God's appearance is good not just in spite of the unexpected timing, but because of it. The hour we didn't choose might turn out to be the hour we needed most.